Good afternoon. Welcome back. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Stay safe out there, folks. America getting crazy? Huh? Hello, hello! Sin, Timothy, Spooky, good to see you. I saw Asta as well, Deja. Hello, hello. What do you mean? What do you mean America's getting crazy? It was already crazy. It's always been crazy. Ever thought about that? Huh? Ever thought about freaking that? I didn't think so. More crazy, I see. Of course, of course. Anyways, hi. Today is no cam day once again, because I don't feel like being on cam. Hey, let's freaking go. New browser tab? Who this? Good to see you, Zeus. Welcome back as well. When you're born into the crazy, you don't notice it. That is very true. That is very true. That's how they get you. That's how they freaking get you. I need to make sure that you can hear my tabs. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna put it in Chrome. Hang on, give me a second. Just gonna put it in freaking Chrome. We'll solve the problem way easier. And a little boop. And then we do a little boop. Beautiful. It's comfy time. It is. Chica. We're all crazy in here. We are. Quickly got yourself some tea. Very nice, and very good, very good. So today I wanted to watch the base building Q&A because I cannot get into freaking Pyro. Okay? I just freaking can't. So I won't. Well, I mean I could. It's just that let me show you real quick. Let me just show you real quick, yeah? Okay, so we have the patch notes. I saw the patch notes. Oh, why is it not showing Discord? Hello? Why is it not showing Discord? Well, probably because I have this one in full? Maybe that's why. Huh? It doesn't show Discord. It was because I had streamer mode on. Okay, so what I saw was this is going to be a spicy build tonight with two major known issues. These would normally block EPTU release, but we wanted to get test data from the meshing team's major network changes. So be warned, this could be a bit of a rough one. So this is your warning. I've already had enough rough patches, so I'm just going to not even try today. It's glitchy bang bang. Let's go, Vox. Good to see you. Welcome back as well. I'm just not even gonna try. I'm sorry. I've had so many rough patches already in 4.0. We're just gonna chill. We're just gonna look at base building. It's always rough? No, this is a different type of rough, okay? Hashtag just SC thinks? No, this is a different type of rough. Pyro fears your power? It does. It really does. Oh, even Morph is having a bad time? Yeah, I think that tells me enough. We're just gonna do a little bit of this today.
Hello.
We're just gonna do a little bit of beautiful freaking yes. I'm putting it on 1.25 and I'm turning wait, are subtitles not on? There we go. So we have about an hour to go. Alertus, good evening as well. Good to see ya. Welcome back, welcome back. Today we're watching the base building Q&A and crafting as well. Because I never really watch the Star Citizen live things. Well, I mostly don't watch the Inside Star Citizen things because I keep forgetting that they're a thing. Plus, I'm usually streaming during the Star Citizen lifetime. So that's also kind of why. Maybe I shouldn't. You're downloading the new patch as we speak. Oh goodness. Good luck, Sin. Good luck with that. We're just gonna watch some crafting and base building Q&A. If you have any other things that you want me to watch, let me know, because then we can go through a few things. We've already watched the Squadron 42 demo with all of us. We've also done the... Wait, did we watch the Star Engine one? We may have. Watch all Star Citizenship commercials. No. 100% no. Oh, speaking of ships, I should do the rating your fleets in Star Citizen. I should still kind of grab that segment from the stream and just post it as a separate video, shouldn't I? Content, let's freaking go. It's free real estate. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Hope you've been good. I have... What have I done today? I haven't worked on pixel art. I've only been learning about like some Godot stuff. I've been trying to get some stuff in my game engine to work, but well, in Godot, I cannot figure it out. I'm trying to sort out the Y sorting of my sprites, but it's not working. No matter what I do, the Y sorting is just not working. It doesn't want to sort. Do I have an OnlyFleets account? I have this. There you go. It's only just an extra nomad that you won that would most likely be changed. You need to update your fleet pics. Me too. I do as well. I don't even remember what what I have in my fleet. You also have a different vanity URL for my OF? What? Do you have the a vanity URL that redirects to Rickrolling? Because I've had that before. That only fleets is amazing. Thank you. Asuna, good to see you. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday! So much round things. I know. Wait, what is this? OnlyFans up to— huh? What is this? Why is it .Tokyo? What? I'm so confused. Thank you, Z's. Big round things. Massive and round. You did post a less hastily put together fleet pick after that last fleet raid stream? I saw it, yes. I saw it. We only did a little bit of fleet raiding. We could do a little bit of that more often, you know? But yeah, so the game engine stuff was not working today. My brain is just doesn't want to do anything, basically. It just wants to sit and sleep and just chill. And you know, that is fine. You can have those kinds of days as well. It's a long-standing joke in a different community. Oh, I see. Gotta get back to work things, but I shall be back later if you finish with it. Nice. Enjoy your work. Have I tried writing code without bugs? Well, it's not necessarily the writing the code thing. It's mostly just the game engine, the visual update. Basically, it's not working. It's not written in code. It's done in the inspector in the game engine, and it doesn't want to do anything. I'm so confused. Doesn't matter how I order it. It doesn't want to. Writing code without bugs to begin with is way more efficient. You should tell that to CIG. Also, I've updated my freaking tile map system. So I'm using the dual grid tile map system right now, and I need to update it so that as a player you can also place the tiles and it will update on the tile map. I have no fucking clue how to do that. I got the tile map working in my editor. I just don't fucking know how to get it to work with the terrain stuff or the player. But I'll figure it out. Game engine is doing what you tell him to do, not what you want it to do. Well, it's also not doing what I tell him to do. That's the issue. 30 minutes in, we got to hello. Well, it's minus like 4 minutes for intro music, so you know, it's only 10 minutes. 9 minutes. One of those days you need to pick up Godot so you can relate. Do it. Just get it right now. It's free. It's free real estate. I must be telling it wrong? No, I'm really not. I can take pictures, post them in the freaking Discord, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong. Because I've been following like every single tutorial on YouTube ever, and nothing is working. Nothing is working properly, so I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch Star Citizen. Use English, not Dutch. I'm using English! Our children playing outside right now. It's 2 degrees. Go home and enjoy some hot chocolate, right? Filthy children. Filthy animals. Running outside, playing outside. So weird. Just go drink hot chocolate. Just sit at the campfire. Fireplace and drink hot chocolate. This is the way. With a heated blanket as well. Alright, let's start.
Welcome to another episode of Star Citizen Live. I'm your host, Jared Huckabee, and
I can't hear you. Where are the captions? There's CC in my... There should be CC on my stream. That sounds like more work. Also, I'm in the process of restructuring my infrastructure. No brain capacity left. Yeah. Honestly, Z's same. Like, restructuring and refactoring stuff, like, no matter what it is like, huh? You messed up that joke. Aha. Cecilia? No. CC.
and if you've never seen Star Citizen Live before, lucky you. No, Star Citizen Live
Never in
take
my
about an
life.
hour at the end of our week and invite our developers on to answer questions from you, the Star Citizen viewer. Backer,
Never in my
supporter,
fucking
player,
life.
all that good
That's
stuff.
not true.
On today's show, we have some of my favorite people, the folks behind the crafting and base building systems that were debuted at this year's
Yes, I'm excited.
presentation. So without
Look
further
at the
ado,
med
we've got a lot of meat
pen
to get
and
to
the
in this
oxy
episode.
pen.
Let's
That's so
introduce
cool.
our guest, starting with, who wants to go first? Who are you and what do you do?
I've seen this setup, by the way. I have pictures because we got to do the office tour and we got to see Jared's desk. It's really freaking cool. Muppet left side, I hate it. I've seen the Muppet segment a little bit, but the studio tour was so freaking cool. I need to post pictures of SitCon still. I keep forgetting. I keep freaking forgetting. Orca, good to see you. Welcome back as well. It's been a month. No, it's been almost 2 months and I still forgot to post pictures on Twitter. It was like in the first week I was like, oh, I can still post it, and then the second week I was like, oh, well, people are probably gonna find it weird if I post it now, so then I just didn't post anymore. Fucking hell. Why is my brain like this? Like, I know people just want to see the pictures, right? You haven't edited your Japan photos either. Hicks, good to see you too. Sometimes you will have an energy and motivation surge, but burn yourself out from programming 70 hours a week for 2 weeks. No, don't do that. You can post it next year and include 2 sitcons. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go with that idea. You got so many sitcon pictures, you still have to post. It's like, I just have to post, like, any pictures, because I haven't posted any at all. You posted so much already? Yeah, see, that's the difference. I haven't posted any of them. Just before sitcon finally done. Oh goodness, no. Maybe I'll just post them tomorrow. Am I procrastinating? Maybe. Who knows? Who freaking knows? Alright.
Jacob.
Okay, looks like it's me. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jacob, senior gameplay programmer on crafting. And yeah.
Oh,
I
that
work
tomorrow.
on all kinds
Yeah,
of
I'll
gameplay
just do it
systems,
tomorrow.
stuff like life support, salvage.
Tomorrow
probability,
comes.
first
Oh, I'll
level.
just do it
But
tomorrow.
yeah, now working on crafting.
All right, who's next? Luke.
Procrastigang, yep.
So my name
Not
is Luke
always,
Gijsbert.
but with this,
I'm
yes.
the lead environment artist on the EU locations team, and we are responsible for building.
Oh, he
the
was
beautiful
on
worlds that, the beautiful
stage.
gameplay systems from the other guys are you can play in.
Okay.
Luke.
And Declan.
Hello. Yeah, my name's Deck. I'm a system designer on base building and crafting.
Wait,
And
was the
Portia.
first guy on
Hi.
stage? I don't remember.
Hey.
What was his face? Jacob Taylor. I don't think he was on stage, was he? The
My
second
name's
one
Luke
was
Gijsbert.
definitely
I'm the lead
Luke.
environment artist on the
I remember
EU
his
locations
name.
team, and we are
They all
responsible
were?
for building
Real-
beautiful worlds
were they?
that.
Okay. And Declan.
Maybe I just
Hello.
remember
Yeah, my name's
the name because I also haven't been to all of the panels at SidCon at least. Why do today that which can be put off until tomorrow? Exactly, OT.
Deck, I'm a system designer on base building crafting.
Good to see you.
And
Happy
Torsten.
Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Thorsten, lead systems designer for the core pillar.
He was on
system design team.
What's that do?
on stage for sure. 100%.
Basically,
Designs
that is.
pillars.
I remember the accent.
Yeah, it's no, it's the now we have the overarching system design team that is responsible for Sportdrive.
Hope you're well.
and
I
Star
am.
Citizen
Thank
system
you.
design team.
Been
Or system
struggling with
design
Godot
team.
today,
Yeah,
but otherwise I'm doing good.
that's my position.
How
Good
about
for you.
you?
All right, so as we are wont to do, we put up a Spectrum thread earlier this week to collect questions from our Star Citizens. People voted up which ones they wanted to see answered most. You four went through the thread and pulled the ones that were most applicable, that had answers that are
I
in
always
further stages
forget to
of planning
post
or ready to
questions.
share with folks today. So if you are wondering, as with every episode of Star Citizen Live, why your show or a specific, or why your show episode question, why your question wasn't picked or whatnot,
He's struggling.
simply because we focus on the questions that have
Me.
answers that are a little further along in the development cycle.
Jared is so
we
relatable, I
want to make sure
can't.
that the information we give you is as accurate and correct as possible, even though we all know the only constant in game development is change. So with that, we're going to jump right
True.
in. You picked a big one to start us off with, so we'll just jump right into it. What can player bases be used for? How will base building integrate with other gameplay features
Farming,
such as mining and
please. I need it.
trading? Anyone?
Not all at once. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, so this is a big one because we really believe that base building will enable us to really change the universe, the way that players will interact with one another or not want to interact with one another, and it will become hopefully more of the backbone of the
I'm
game,
kidding.
where even if you
We'll
want
make
to
a
further
massive
interact with it or
community
not,
base.
one way or another, you are always influenced by the gameplay loops of base
Uh-huh.
building. So, for an example, maybe you're
Which
just a small
gameplay
miner
loops?
and you want to just mine your resources and kind of ship it out and make a nice living out of that. Then for you, it might actually be good to have a small little base close by the mining resources to more
Okay,
efficiently
wait. But can we
or,
also mine stuff and then use those resources to build bases? Or is it just being able to build a base near a mining area?
your gathering of your resources and so on.
Spooky, no one will be allowed in your space swamp. Fair, very fair. You know, sometimes you just want your introverted ass to be on your own, and that is fine.
And the cool thing with base building is that we're trying to keep the possibilities as open as possible, so that you can actually choose what you want to do with your bases yourself. So maybe you have these weird bases just tucked away in the universe where it's just like there's no electricity and you just use it to store away some of the stuff you found in the universe. Or maybe it is a more
Okay, what I'm
sprawling,
hearing is
trading hub
they
for
don't
your
have any plans
organization,
for
or a base just built for the most efficient
this
refining
yet.
processes or such. Again, the guys know a little bit more about the specific processes, but from a visual perspective, what we're really trying to do is to just give you a beautiful base template that you then can let your imagination on loose and kind of use it the way you want to use it as a player, even though it might be very different than other players.
Yeah,
Again, it feels like it's a lot of we'll let the player decide what you want to do with it, and we don't have any systems in place currently to give any specific gameplay loops to people. You figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Because like he says, like, oh, you can build a base next to a mining thing so you can get the resources, but like, do we, I don't know, can we implement farming into the base? Can we implement like hydroponics or whatever? Can we, again, get the resources from the mining stuff to build and craft bases with it? Like, it's very open-ended, isn't it? Anyways, that's what I'm seeing right now. Vigorous, good to see you, by the way. Hope you've had a good freaking Wednesday.
I think you really hit on it there. It's very much a base can be used for whatever you want to use it for. That we'll provide options for you to do all kinds of stuff with it, and there should be, or is likely to be, relevant links into pretty much any kind of gameplay that you can think of.
So we're
Actually, adding to that.
Go ahead.
Adding to that, it's like it's a growing feature in addition to what we have already, right? So every gameplay loop that we have will be also have its representation in the not every, but most of the gameplay features that we have will probably have a representation in the base building aspect. And the bigger our game grows, the more features are introduced, they will also find a slot in the base.
Okay, so at the moment they don't have any plans yet. Got it.
So we're talking about. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, even if you don't have your own base, it's still impactful because you'll be visiting the other people who've made their bases and using their facilities. So even if you're not doing the work, it's still an interesting thing for you to use.
Yeah, I'll let
We're
my chat
talking
do all the
player-
work of
player
building the
housing,
base.
obviously.
Right, chat?
Refining bases.
That's the thing with systemic systems. Everything does its own thing, but integrates with just about everything else in some way. Well, that's not what I'm hearing at the moment yet. You think farming will come, but we'll actually get a clear idea when it gets implemented? Yeah, I think so as well. Because at the moment, it's very wishy-washy is what I'm hearing.
Fabrication.
It's like, if people would ask me, like, hey, what are your plans with this system in your game? I'm not gonna say, like, oh, you just figure it out and we're gonna give options to the player. It's like, no, I'm gonna have this specific gameplay loop and you can do this with it. It's like, it's not... I want it less abstract and more concrete in what you're offering. Oh, one of the guys said something similar just after you typed it. No worries. Press F to plant plants, press F to pick fruits. Yeah, exactly. I would like that.
Bases for...
I mean, you know, it's a tiny implementation of farming and I don't mind it. 801, just want the pioneer crafting and ore qualities. Oh my god, yes. Happy Wednesday, by the way.
To more today. Hunting lodges for people who want to go out and take out the
no
logistics. You mentioned storage stuff. It's basically and then it goes on and on and on. It's whatever folks want to use their bases for. There will be some way, shape, or form to support that in most cases.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. One of the big questions that folks had, we're of course on our journey to 4.0 right now. Folks are watching the PTU for the next wave and release and the eventual publication of 4.0. The big question I saw.
Oh, if 1.25 is too fast, let me know, by the way.
How does all this work with shards?
If they don't have an idea yet, it also means it's multiple years away. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Asuna. It's gonna be a while until this gets implemented. And you know, it's fine. I don't know, I'm just kind of neutral to it. 1.0 is far away, it is. Your base will be Klesher 2.0 Hicks. Nice, just prison cells everywhere, let's freaking go. Just prison cells and mining, basically. That's it, right?
Yep, this is a big one indeed. I think I saw this asked 20 odd times. So the
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
The big question I saw probably most commonly after CitizenCon was, how does all this work with shards?
Yep, this is a big one indeed. I think I saw this asked 20 odd times. So the plan is that every base, every plot of land, every extraction pot will be visible across all the shards within a region. And then a lot of the functionality of the base will also be available across all the shards within a region. So if I make a base and I set up a shop, people on other shards can come visit and use my shop. The exception is going to be raiding and attacking a base. This can only occur on a single shard, and which shard that is dynamic based on the rule set. The easiest rule as always is the owner online, then the raid can only occur on that owner's shard. This means that if I'm on another shard and I rock up with a gun and I shoot the base, it'll prompt me, you'll have to change shard in order to attack this base. Obviously as shards increase, we see this less and less.
That was indeed my question about being online.
You'll never be in the scenario where your shard, you're not able to defend your base. You'll always be able to defend your base.
There's chat. Yes.
And if you're offline, or
there is.
There's a representation
Norgeek, I see you on the YouTubes. You little sneaky sneak. I see you. What if a raid is happening when the owner switches shard though? Yeah, what if your base just gets attacked and you're just like, nope, and just fucking heat off of the server? Just switch servers or switch into something else. No, don't suck Jared. Thank you for the biddies. There's glitch too? Yes. It is I. I'm here. I'm just not on cam today. Big suck Jared. Yours will just be cargo elevators for maximum loot goblin mode? Nice. Very freaking nice.
It's basically just a visual replica in those places.
Yeah, but people can also...
Wait, no, don't slap cheese on Jared.
Still use it, so the shops will still...
Thank you for the biddies.
That kind of thing. It's just, when it comes to attacking, it all has to occur on a single shard.
Interesting. And I can already
It missed.
see...
It did miss. Do it again.
Already in
Here, try it again. They should add more aliens to the game. They're coming, I think. I think they're on their way. It's still gonna take a few years, probably, maybe. I don't know. It depends, like... Yes! Right on his freaking face! Let's go! Thank you for the bits. He seems so happy about it as well. Right on his face. Wait. Message coming in? No? Why did the message not come through? Thank you for cleaning Jared. I appreciate it. Oh, it's a message effect. Oh, I see. Oh, I see it now. That's really cool. You're here too. There's two of you? Yes, I am on 2 platforms. I will take over the world. That message effect is so cool. I didn't know you could do that. Thank you for the biddies. And thank you so much for the resub for 37 months. Let's go! Enjoy your freaking emotes, your cute sub badge, and your ad-free viewing again. Let's go. Thank you, Nargeek. Appreciate it. You didn't know either, right? It's like, when did that get added? Hello? They will stop the ability to be raided and the noticed attackers will have to jump shards will come up. Will it? Hey, no spoilers. I'm kidding.
Response to that answer, there's still a road ahead between now and the release of base building and crafting. I promise you we'll revisit this topic with more and more context on how that will work as server mission comes online and the technology continues to evolve.
Okay, wait, no. But then why do a Q&A on it right now when you don't have too much information on it? Because content, I guess. I guess just to share like how much they have currently. Anyways, let's keep watching because we're 8 minutes in. Jesus.
Will evolve over time, but that's the current implementation that we're working towards, and you can guarantee we'll be talking about it again between now and the release. What will this look like in? Well, so this is just a follow-up. So how will this look like in terms of offline raiding and base defenses? Is there?
Oh, probably the only people Jared could steal while everyone else is trying to make 4.0 work. Fair, Norgeek. Very fair.
Any aspect of this, if I just don't log in, is my stuff just always safe? Is there some decay timer? Is there some danger? How do you get rid of?
Oh, please no decay.
They're just abandoned.
Please no.
So if you are in the scenario where your base is in a lawless area and you haven't secured the planetary shield tech from the previous week's station warfare, then you are open to be raided whether you're online or offline. You can create your own defenses to deter that. You will be able to create your own shielding, which forces them into a ground assault, walls to delay the ground assault, turrets and such. And then it could be the case where they're raiding the base and they don't actually know what's available to loot. They don't know what's in your storage, so it would be wise to...
Oh my goodness! Darklaw! Thank you very much for the raid! Welcome in, everyone! Hope you've had a lovely freaking Wednesday. Good to see you. I'm Glitched, I'm a main Star Citizen streamer. Today we are doing a reaction to the crafting and base building Q&A because 4.0 is absolutely freaking broken and I cannot play it. How are you doing, Darklaw? Good to see you. Let me go ahead. Oh, so mods, can we get a shout out for Darklaw, please? Get it in here. Bloodsucker, how are you doing? Welcome in. Raidgate, welcome. Zirsty, hello. Garen, good to see you. I saw Cough as well. Tough Muds, hello. Hope I got everyone. Good to see you. Newtally, welcome back as well. I'm well, thanks. Escaping hangars was hardcore today. Oh goodness, were you in 4.0 as well? I've been having such a hard time just getting 4.0 to work at all. Oh goodness, really? Wait, there's an ad break right now? Oh no. Thank you for sending everyone in during the ad break, I guess. Thank you for the monies. Oh goodness, how was performance on 4.0? Because was it just the hangars? Or... oh, it just ended for you? Okay, good, Roadrunner. Good to see you. My goodness, I remember Henkin, he raided like a few days ago, like right when an ad break started. Here's a minute and a half of not watching. Twitch, please. I know. It's not even, what's it called? It's not even a pre-roll, it's just a scheduled ad break. The timing is real. It really is. Alright, let me just get a shout out for the Dark Cloud. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over here. Again, hope you've had a lovely stream and hope you have a good Wednesday or have had a good Wednesday. Yay, ad break is finishing. Okay, beautiful. Let's keep going. So we were just talking about, by the way, how they're talking about base building stuff and how the players can kind of fill in like all the options for base building. So in my mind, that kind of means they don't have any plans yet, but that's how I interpret it. Also, I have no cam today because I feel like not being on cam today. Usually I am, just not today. If I could just borrow SCP's giant flaming sword to smite all ads, that would be great. I know.
Save a spot like Terra or stands.
Please, no ads.
If you find yourself open like that, you can be raided.
Okay.
Okay, so they were right now talking about raiding when you're offline in a lawless system.
Not about how do I live my life in these bases, how do these bases make my life better and more enjoyable. The first questions right off the bat are, how do I take it away from somebody else?
It's great. We spent so much love and work in order to make the most beautiful bases, and now we're talking all about just getting rid of it. Great.
Yep.
And that's, of course, like I said, the lawless systems like Pyro and stuff. Now, we did introduce, and you just mentioned
the pixel art avatar worked really well.
What's our current plan for how those will work in high security systems versus low security systems?
Yeah, so the plan is with Planetary Shield Tech that
there,
if you have it,
I had this one.
To attack, your stuff cannot be stolen, and there's actually 2 layers of
I don't know if people like it though. I like it. It's really cute. And the mouth moves.
So even if you go through the shield,
which is really freaking cute too.
Building directly, it still won't take damage. So
it's not even very obstructive. I can make it bigger. PNG tuber glitch, let's freaking go.
If I build it out in the
that's way cute, I know.
Put it on somewhere in Pyro and I have the credits to maintain the shield.
I can make it I can make it stretch like the half of the screen. More VTubing? Which part bigger? The booba. Of course, darker.
Will mining extractors
technically makes you a VTuber?
Automatically eject boxes,
heck
allowing
yeah.
anyone to just tractor them away?
Let's freaking go.
Have to eject them by hand?
Okay, I'll take this one. But
gotta have a booba slider in Star Citizen as well, and a booty slider as well, by the way.
There's a few things.
Wide glitch happy.
Lots of different crafting machines that do their processes a little differently, but most of them will have an internal
booty
that lets them hold the results of their process until you're ready to pick them up.
Oh, I can pretend to be a 50-year-old guy with a voice changer, or I can not do that and just keep my actual normal voice and not be creepy.
That being said, you can also have them directly put stuff in boxes as soon as it's ready. But if you're worried about people,
you want your Mill SC character caked up, right? We're missing the cake. Where did it go?
Same sort of permissions
where is it?
In your base.
Gotta do more squats.
Like, the mag lock that stops people stealing your
just a few.
Will also stop them stealing your cargo boxes. Unless they have permission to move them, they'll be mag locked to the output grid.
Sorry, I missed everything of this. Give me a second.
And then you also have
SC is not offering accurate representation of your booba. Are they massive or are they no, I'm not gonna. That's weird to ask. You want to be able to bounce an AUEC off of it? Nice. Very freaking nice. Right, that was a video playing, exactly. I know everyone is distracted by my beautiful, cute pixel art character, but we were watching a video. As a muscle mommy, I feel shamefully unrepresented in games. Oh no! We do need more muscle mommies. Muscle mommies everywhere. They have the most beautiful freaking mod for Helldivers. Wait, give me a second. Let me find it real quick. Helldivers 2 Nexus. Give me a second to find it. Because it was glorious. Okay. Okay, we have a muscle mommy heavy armors. I hope this is safe for work. I'm pretty sure it is. Look at this. Do you want to get represented? Let's freaking go. Jesus. So yeah, you can get represented in Helldivers if you want. You could crack walnuts with those thighs, I know. I was just browsing mods for freaking Helldivers and I was like, Ayo? Like, what is this? Such an asset, very much so. Let me check if there was anything else. Oh, they also have this one, which is really freaking cool. They have the Star Wars ships instead of the actual ships that come down to get you out of the extraction zone, basically. Thick acids. Wait, let me just not show that on stream. They also have a mod so you could hide the caves, which is actually really nice. Oh, wait, there was also this one. Let me make sure that all the pictures are good. I really like this one. This one is so freaking cute. I can't. It's called Hellcat. Look at this. That is so cute. I can't. See, this is the muscle mommy that I want. This is the one. This is the one that I want to download, you know? It's weeb trash, but look at the little ears and look at the cute jumpsuit though. It's it kind of is Orca. It kind of is. Lucas, amazing timing. Welcome back in. I go live just as I sit down after getting home. Let's freaking go. Oh my goodness. Just look at, yes. I need this. I want this. I will download it for my next game. I don't think other people in multiplayer can see me like that, but, you know, that's a they problem, not mine. This isn't muscle mommy, this is some basement dwellers. I see. Well, am I the basement dweller, apparently? Well then, I'm evolving? Yes. That's how you protect liberty. It's the only way.
Basically, it hugs the building, so even if you go through the shield with a tank and try and shoot the building directly, it still won't take damage. So you really are, you're very,
I love
very
those
safe.
mods. They're so good.
Okay, and that's the same for if I build it out in the fields of Hurston, or if I put it on somewhere in Pyro and I have the credits to maintain the shield.
Correct. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Will mining extractors and other processors automatically eject boxes, allowing anyone to just tractor them away? Or will we
Oh
have to
no,
eject them away?
that's not good. Make them get stored in the base. Just immediately.
All right, I'll take this one, but there's a few things here. So there's lots of different crafting machines that do their processes a little differently, but most of them will have an internal buffer that lets them hold the results of their process until you're ready to pick them up. That being said, you can also have them directly put stuff.
Yeah, cargo elevator should be easy enough to handle that. That's what I'm thinking as well. Like, if you just hook up a cargo elevator to a mining thing. What is it called again? I don't remember. Whatever. To a mining thing. It'll just get yeeted into the cargo elevator and just bring it down into your base cargo hangar thing. Right? Kind of satisfactory looking ass? Sounds good.
Stuff in boxes as soon as it's ready.
We've been playing Satisfactory yesterday. I'm obsessed. I wanted to really play Satisfactory today, and I was like, no, I also need to respond, or I need to look at the crafting and base building, because that is like my thing in game. So I need to respond. No, not respond. I need to react to this. There we go.
If you're worried about people nicking it, you don't need to be so concerned because they'll be subject to the same sort of permissions as anything else in your base. So that's like, the mag lock that stops people stealing your chair will also stop them stealing your cargo boxes. Unless they have permission to move them, they'll be mag locked.
Is he at a standing desk?
And we'll get into the mag locks here in a little bit.
Yeah. Also, there's going to be some machines that will be able to send their crafting results directly to your location storage.
Magnets, how do they work?
Hangar or a freight elevator or something. So there'll be options.
Right.
That's a sign of a good game, in my opinion, when you have to make sure you have no plans before loading it. Very true. He's floating, Sin. Oh, he might be actually.
There was a mention. It's this kind of
I think you're onto something.
Underground transit system and stuff that
yes.
allows certain buildings to connect with other buildings.
Yes.
Underground, even if you don't see them connected above ground.
Yeah. Freight elevator network.
Yeah. Hey, a mining question.
Camera on top of a stack of books.
Underground deposits respawn over time, and how is the overall rarity of minerals accounted for in the economy?
Short answer, yes. So they will respawn, but it is very unlikely that they will respawn on the land plot that you already have. So if you already have a base, you already extracted it, every mineral that was below your extractor, it's very unlikely
Extractor,
that
that's the one.
the deposit will respawn. So what we want to see there is players more moving around in their bases and basically going through new locations and actually grabbing new resources. And to answer the economy part of this question, yes, that is a huge undertaking that we have to go through here, and that is like we really have to get certain resources out of the system, and the system being our game. And that means that we, as the system design team and everyone working on that, we really have to work closely with the economy team and make sure that like even everything that we pull out of the system is meaningful, and then we create.
There's an economy in this economy.
We really want to have like a player-driven economy, and we want to have a healthy in-game economy that is driven by our game. And it's a
what does that mean?
We are definitely motivated to
it's also abstract.
That, like in a really good state.
So what
go ahead.
What you're talking about there is like the concept of resource sources and sinks, because having your extractor on your base is a source of resources until it's depleted, but then we need to make sure that there's also sinks for that resource in various gameplay loops, so that you don't just have inflation essentially of just a build-up of resources you can't do anything with. So yeah, that'll be a very careful balancing act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Torsten, in the answer, you mentioned something that I think maybe not a lot of folks have considered. This idea of having multiple or mobile bases.
Does the game have a stock market? I don't think so.
We'll talk about the land claims in a bit.
I don't think it will. Maybe it'll have like a gray market afterwards. It's like it already kind of has a gray market, but like online. But I mean like in game.
Got your home. This is where I store my stuff and I decorate and all that stuff. But
I can see that happening.
For industrial purposes, while you could certainly build that location up and go out, gather stuff, bring it back, there is a gameplay style.
It has local markets that have stock. True.
Create smaller mobile bases and move them around as you need stuff like this.
Yeah. So you can still have your static home base with your like first extractor, but at some point your deposit just runs empty, and that like you can still leave the extractor there if you like the look of it. But then like if you still like the area and you don't want to move away, you can just like disassemble the extractor.
You know what? The player can decide if they want stock markets or not. If we're gonna go in the same direction. I'm sure there's one in lore. Is there? Oh shit. Imagine if you raided a company's building and did damage it could affect stock market. I see now why this is a bad idea. Yeah. You really wouldn't be surprised if someone comes up with an investment stock market thing for the big orgs or whatever. No, exactly. Literally that though.
Like decide to, okay, let's buy a new plot or let's move to a new plot and actually find another resource there. So, yeah.
I think that leads into
if
our
you want
next...
to stay.
I think that leads into our next question really well. Can we deconstruct buildings, and how is this done?
Yes.
Oh, fans added through mods the stock market to the game you're playing, Shadows of Doubt. So nice.
It is like
that's really freaking cool. I love mods.
The construction AR mode. So
we need mods in Star Citizen.
The drones
then we can make the absolute muscle mommy from Helldivers in Star Citizen. Let's go.
And if you have a freight elevator, they will automatically put the material that they gather from the disassembling process onto the freight elevator. You will get some of the material back that you invested in building, but we will because it's
thick and muscly. Oh yeah, just how I like them.
Makes sense, right? In the disassembling process, you will not get one-to-one what you
invest. Oh, Amazon. No.
Every video game economy in the world has to have sinks.
Short and muscly.
My word is that like IKEA furniture. Once you take that thing apart, does it go back together the same way?
Noodly, I have a name. Hey, I have a name as well.
The beauty of that is that it doesn't have to go back.
Short stack.
Once you take it apart, you can use those materials to make something else out of it.
Ryu, good to see you.
Make something else instead.
Good morning to you too.
So
we've had a good Wednesday.
We've done a lot of base building stuff here. Let's do some.
We're doing base building Q&A today.
How does crafting change existing gathering
Pyro
methods
sucks.
such as mining mixology?
That is a bigger topic because yeah, so the TLDR or the short version is...
I want a Pixar or DreamWorks animation gal. Yeah, I want Mrs. Incredible.
Again, and we will revisit like other gathering methods that we have.
Waking up and spelling is hard. It's okay, no worries.
We'll also get like a nice little treat, but let's start with mining. So on the mining side, we
no, I don't care about mining.
We have to, because of the quality that we add to the minables that you will now find, we talked about that and we considered that, okay, with a mining system right now where we have multiple resources per rock. That doesn't make any sense because you might want to
I
look
only
for
care about
quality
mining if
instead
I
of
can use
finding,
the
like, a
resources to
specific
craft
resource. So we want to
buildings.
make it easier for the player to actually look for the specific resources they need for the crafting processes. So we will basically split up or we break out the randomness in the minerals that we currently have, but
I'm
have
interested,
bespoke
never mind.
minerals. So we will find the copper rock, the iron rock, the
titanium.
So satisfactory
titanium
in
rock.
Star
Thank
Citizen
you.
1.
Thank you. I was like, yeah. So the titanium rock, and because what you're looking for
Can I
is
make
better quality
beds?
there, right? So you will still look for
Can I make
like
sofas?
the titanium rock that basically fits, like has the perfect quality, but you don't have to look for a rock that contains titanium anymore.
Interesting.
And here we also want to emphasize, or we want to utilize the new planet tag that was also talked about at CitizenCon, where we want to make use of the biomes that we get through those and then have like more meaningfully placed minerals on the planet. So you will find certain materials more likely at a riverside or in a certain biome versus in other biomes. So
Wait. Will we also be able to use like different types of wood and stuff from different biomes to craft different stuff? You want to make a dungeon below your home? Oh, so you want Minecraft in Star Citizen. Wait, what are you going to use the dungeon for, Asuna? This is pretty freaking sus. Let me understand. Bases will be on moons and or planets, right? Yes. If you leave the server, does the base disappear? They said that if you're in a lawless system, your base will stay and it'll be susceptible to raids if you don't have like a shield generator or whatever to protect it. But I believe if you're not in a lawless system, then it'll despawn. They haven't really given a very specific answer to that. Call it an Amsterdam dungeon. Oh goodness.
we are really looking forward to get more control.
Very nice.
That. So yeah, we are internally quite excited about that. And yeah. And additionally on the mining.
Oh, they're supposed to be replicated across shards too, from what you've heard? Okay. Like, I didn't fully understand if, or I didn't fully, like, grasp if they indeed despawn or just stay. Like, are you gonna have, like, thousands of freaking bases of multiple people across shards? Or across the same shard then? It's like, I don't know. Oh, in lawful systems, its protection cannot be destroyed. Okay, so it'll stay across the shard, is what you're saying. They haven't really given the answer, or at least not that I heard so far.
So we now talked about like the minerals themselves. We will also be more concrete on the minables that you find based on the profession that you picked. So if you are a ship miner, you will find ship
if you are a shit
deposits.
miner, yeah.
If you are an FPS miner, you will only
oh, I mean
find
ship
FPS
miner,
If you are a ground vehicle miner, you will find ground vehicle resources. And if you want to use your ground extraction tool in your base,
it's me. I'm the shit miner.
There. So what I'm saying here is that we don't have the shared minerals anymore that we currently have between FPS and ground vehicle mining. We will have the hard cuts.
Freudian slip? No, that was on purpose.
In FPS mining, you will only find in FPS mining. Everything ground vehicle mining, only there. Only ship mining, only there. So this, we will have a clearer separation so that we can actually encourage the different gameplay loops effectively.
Yeah,
Thank you for the bits.
That it'll mean that
the freaking cheese slap I can't. Where did you slap it?
Unique materials that you can
did it land on my avatar or on the person speaking?
Yeah, the amount of
I didn't see it. I missed it.
Yeah.
And you can be sure. And you'll be sure that between
on the PNG, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for slapping
my avatar.
Avatar.
Everything you just said, and it all sounds great. I like this
I
idea
like it.
of moving them to the biomes and making them biome specific and stuff, because while scanning will always be a part of the Star Citizen experience, and that will continue to evolve and get better. This idea that someone who is experienced and someone who is knowledgeable can just, fly over, do low flying, over the surface of a planet and use it like, okay, no, that's an area I'm looking for where titanium is, and I know titanium spawns in areas that look like this, and easily
that
spot
will
that
be me
and
at a
stuff
certain
like
point.
Low flying can evolve to being surveying, manner of
Not the
speaking.
low flying, from a distance.
To find the minerals, right? Yeah. Right now you are like
from a safe distance. Thank you very much.
Like little shout out to Red Monster, but you use like mining guides online, for example, to know exactly where you have to go to actually find what you're looking for. And with this, we want to make it more accessible, that it's logical where you find certain things, and then it's also clearer in the sense of, because it's just one thing that you will find there.
I can use your telescope endeavor module. Oh, thank you.
Like, our goal is to make it more accessible, and not that, like, accessible in the sense
sorry,
of,
I was closing my freaking
the game
bottle.
Are more attracted to the gameplay loop.
Or
but
more.
We still want to keep the expert gameplay to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I'm thirsty.
Easy to learn, difficult to master.
Yes. There's the thing that I mentioned at the beginning, that salvage.
If you're on foot, you can only find FPS mineable rocks, and the same with vehicles and ships. That makes sense.
To tell you is we will have some time to revisit it, and what we
I don't mind that.
I
actually think that's very helpful.
Something that a lot of people already expected for the initial release, and that is in regards to the construction material that you actually get from munching from
structural salvage.
From structural salvage. Thank you. That is basically the ships
what were you munching
are
on?
made out
What?
of certain components, and once you basically gather them through that, you
from munching? Yeah, I don't.
And then
wait, let's just rewind there.
People already expected or for the initial release, and that is in regards to the construction material that you actually get from munching from
from munching, munch. Num crafting material.
Basically, the ships are made out of certain components, and once you basically gather them through that, you will have those materials. And
a little bit metallic, but num.
Processes to separate them, but this is something that is still being decided of what way we want to go down there.
Yeah, the thing I really like about this is that it ties it into the dismantle side of crafting, that if you dismantle something, you'll get back some of what it's made of. Same thing with salvage. Your ship just kind of becomes a portable dismantling fabricator thing.
Yeah,
it's very cool, and you're right. That is something that's been asked for some time. This idea that if I'm looking for, if I'm trying to craft my own spacecraft, and I need hulls, I need materials, for the hull, I can go and do hull scraping and gather.
You get construction materials for your body. True.
It's thematically similar.
As an additional note there, so there will be some materials that you won't get back. So like in the crafting process, right? So you will use some materials in the crafting process that are, like, let's say, volatile or like in some way exclusive. So if you would then structural salvage your recently crafted vehicle, you might get some of the material not back at all. Like if, for example, bad example, but for an example, if you used antimatter in the crafting process, you won't get that back.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Back aluminum or copper and stuff like that, but those exclusive materials you won't get back in the reverse process of crafting.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just happy I got you to say munching again. While we're still in crafting here, will there be limited use blueprints?
Yes. In short, yes.
2024 is really showing that SC is going into the direction of most MMOs, not in a bad way, just the way a lot of systems will work is like what some other MMOs do. Yeah, it's like, I also don't mind it. It's just still a little bit too abstract for my liking from what they've told us so far. Just of base building and crafting specifically. Just saying. From a space sandbox to a proper MMO. It's like, I like it. There's stuff happening. It's just, again, a little bit too abstract still. It does feel very different from what they pitched like 5 years ago. Yeah, exactly. It's like, when they showed base building then, it was more of a place down your stuff, get a persistent base, or maybe not persistent. I don't even remember if they talked about the base despawning or not. I cannot even remember that. But it indeed felt more like a just set up your shit, just explore and decorate it and like stuff like that, And now it's more abstract than that, which is weird to me. You still want playable musical instruments? Lord of the Rings online style. I see. That you can play with a MIDI keyboard if you want, through maybe a MIDI to key add-on or some sort. It's like, I like it. I would say the priority of adding that to the game is very low. But we might get it. I don't know. Pitch it to them. Maybe they'll think about it. It'll add another 10 years of development time, but maybe.
We're going to be supporting both finite use blueprints, so Like you get it, you can only use it n times, and then also blueprints that have a cooldown in between uses, so you can only use it, periodically. It's just to give us some extra ways to balance and limit certain things, but we're not giving any examples of that at this point.
Yeah. I was there on a Hazy server in Star Wars Galaxies when it launched, cornering the market on cracked dragon pearls and just ripping out so many items, so many weapons and stuff, so many armors to corner the market before anybody else could catch up. So it's nice to know that there are going to be
Wait, Jared is a nerd? Huh?
things. Can you trade blueprints?
Jared is so nice. I love him.
Yes and no. So we mentioned at SitCon that the blueprints are
Jared, a
awarded
fellow
to your
nerd?
character,
Huh?
essentially, to your character's virtual blueprint
It's so
library.
weird.
So if you get directly credited a blueprint from a mission or a reputation reward or something, then it's bound to your character. You can't trade it. But there will be some gameplay where you find blueprints on a datapad, and that datapad can be traded before you read the data off it. Once it's been downloaded, though, it's gone. It's a one-time download, essentially. So if you've already found this blueprint and you find another blueprint of it in a loot crate somewhere, you can give it to your friend. But once they've downloaded
Will it actually indicate whether I already know this information or not?
And eventually, when we have a more robust trading system, I can see that being a hot commodity on whatever.
Yes, I will get all the blueprints. All your blueprints are belong to me.
Absolutely, the crafter doesn't care about the legality.
Oh, she.
I mean, heck, you can probably
get ready for stealing, boys.
Dismantle it into parts and make a whole new thing out of it. So
seems like a good way to get rid of the evidence.
Those pads will be worth a lot. I think so as well.
Steal an item, right? So because items have an ownership associated to them, and either you somehow get rid of the
wait. I want to know how they're going to prevent people from selling those blueprints for real life money on the gray market. I don't know if we're going to get a question on that today, but like it's gonna happen. It's 100% gonna happen. But like, how are they going to prevent that from doing that? They would have to sell the account? No, because you can literally just say like, oh hey, I have this blueprint. You can buy it off of me, and then I will gift it to you, because that's what they said. You can gift it to a friend. So in that case, you can gift it to someone. Yeah, it's bound to you, but if you already have the download and you haven't, or sorry, if you already have that info and you haven't downloaded it yet, then you can still gift it to a friend. So this will 100% happen. Like, will they ban you in Star Citizen? Like, what happens if someone does that? Kind of like how I could give my ship paints to you in game, I suppose. I guess, yeah. Oh, maybe that's what they mean. Yeah. As long as trading items or gifting is an option in the game, selling stuff for real cash is going to happen. Oh goodness. There's always a way, and players will find it. True. Life finds a way. You could sell the coordinates of the blueprint, but it's not like you can just carry around spare ones. See, I think you can carry around spare ones. Wait, let's go back. Hang on. Oh, actually, they might actually talk about it right there.
It doesn't care about.
Or was it?
Give it to your friends. This blueprint is the data off it. Datapad be some gameplay where you find blueprints on a datapad, and that datapad can be traded before you read the data off it. Once it's been downloaded, though, it's gone. It's a one-time download, essentially. So if you've already found this blueprint and you find another blueprint of it in a loot crate somewhere, you can give it to your friend. But once
there, so you can give it to a friend. Is that in-game or is it from your account? Because I'm assuming it's from your account. So you can keep around spare ones. That's what I'm hearing in this. Yeah. Oh, Norgeek, you think that you can carry them around until you decide to learn it, at which point it becomes account bound. I see. It's in-game? Okay, they haven't said that. They haven't said that. Either way. So, like, as long as they don't say specifically you can gift it to a friend in game and it's not yet account bound. Did he just say that?
Blueprint from a mission or a reputation reward or something, then it's bound to your character. You can't.
Can you trade blueprints?
Yes and no. So we mentioned at SitCon that the blueprints are awarded to your character, essentially, to your character's virtual blueprint library. So if you get directly credited a blueprint from a mission or a reputation reward or something, then it's bound to your character. You can't trade it. But there will be some gameplay where you find blueprints on a datapad, and that datapad can be traded before you read the data off it. Once it's been downloaded, though, it's gone. It's a one-time download, essentially. So if you've already found this blueprint and you find another blueprint of it...
Yeah, so there are two different types. So if you indeed get it through a mission or something, then it's immediately account bound. If you find it, then you can choose to either keep it and give it to a friend, or like keep it around and give it to a friend, or just learn it. At which point it becomes account bound. See, this is an interesting distinction to make, though.
In a loot crate somewhere, you can give it to your friend, but once they've downloaded it, the datapad is dead.
Okay. And eventually,
and it's bound to their account. Got it. Okay.
That being a hot commodity on the.
From what we're hearing right now. Okay. Yeah.
On whatever our version of an auction house will be. Can we use stolen materials to craft?
Absolutely. The crafter doesn't care about the legality of anything.
You did talk about an auction house just now, so
dismantle it into parts and make a whole new thing out of it.
RuneScape did kind of have a similar issue as well. It's hard to beat gold traders, so they just started selling gold themselves. And then there's tradable versus untradeable items and all that stuff. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a thing, chat. Jesus.
So
seems like a good way to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, yes. Actually, that is the recommended loop if you steal an item, right? So because
True.
items have an ownership associated to them, and either you somehow get rid of the ownership marking and replace it, or you go the easy way and just disassemble it and craft the item yourself, because you don't have to hunt down the materials, or not as much materials, because again, not the 1-to-1 ratio if you disassemble.
Okay. Yeah, but I do like the idea of nicking someone's entire spaceship and deconstructing it and then
me.
Luke,
I will make a base out of all of your spaceships. Give them to me.
How customizable will these things be in terms of materials, colors, shapes?
Oh, BDO blocked trading between players and forced you to trade through the auction house, so gold trading became a lot harder. Jeez. Even Eve did that. They just made it so you can buy ISK, whatever that means, directly from them instead. Ah, I see. But like, how do you then prevent it from getting onto a gray market?
Yeah, like
oh, it's Eve's currency?
Earlier,
okay, gotcha, thank you.
Players are able to kind of make
I haven't played Eve at all.
And also use the base for whatever new systems or the existing systems that we have out there and gameplay loops, right? So, for example, a Hunter's Lodge, you might want to tint it in a specific way with the buildings and so on, so that it blends nicely into the environment, so that it doesn't stand out or get any attention of other bypassers flying by.
We just walked past.
If you are building a trading hub, we want you to be able to kind of, again, tint the buildings, maybe put logos on the sides, and really kind of advertise like, oh, this is my location, come here, trade.
Doc, welcome in as well from
really,
YouTube. Hope you've had a good Wednesday.
Integrated. We have a lot of beautiful planets that have very different biomes and colors and structures, and we just want to make sure that we are providing a nice palette of different tints and customizables to kind of...
You're on your way to get the answers to my questions, you're infiltrating them? Yes, do it. Do it, Lucas.
Showed in base building as well, again, that a lot of people caught up on, is that a majority or a large portion of the buildings will also be able to be connected one another. So we're looking at, we have generic buildings, and then the player can decide what they want to do within that building or how they want to tint it. And then those can be connected to corridors and other buildings and linked together, or to a hangar, and you can build your own little infrastructure with that. Well, I think it's really, we're really excited to kind of see what players are going to do with those options.
And
Lucas, what?
And I know this first version of base building we're talking about uses what we refer to as the
What
high-tech
the hell?
aesthetic. This next question is looking way out, but we'll ask it. Will there be different styles of structure in the future? They give examples like a shanty town or even alien-influenced buildings.
Yeah, so there's indeed with the introduction of base building, there's a lot of possibilities out there for us. For now, we're very focused on establishing this high-tech visual very well. We have a specific set in mind in which we want to release with. After that, like we've always already, or Declan discussed in his presentation in CitizenCon and already hinted at, is that there is more functionality to come that we also want to look at, like for example, branching and trading and so on. And after that, it's really going to be a question about what kind of, do we want to expand the current high-tech set with new functionality, or do we want to start building a new set with a new aesthetic?
I want a low-tech set.
We first want to see how players are going to react to the initial set, and then from there we'll make informed decisions based on the players' reactions.
Love to hear it. We mentioned the mag locking at CitizenCon.
I will already have a reaction. Give me low-tech set.
I've seen a lot of questions, and you've got one here. How will we be able to decorate our homes
Sand Dune Dweller
in a way
set
that there isn't physics jank just all over the place?
Yeah, that's I understand where the question comes from. So one of the options that we will have with decorative ER, the mode in which you get to decorate your place, is that you'll be able to kind of mag lock your furniture into place, and therefore only you or certain people with the right credentials are allowed to move.
Oh my god, I'm so ready for decorating as well, Nerdgeek. We need it.
In the future,
I want to decorate my ships. I want to decorate my bases. I'm so excited. Plants everywhere. Yawns.
Yeah, out in the future. Yeah, that's again, for the initial release, we were still focusing on just letting you build your bases, and then in a future patch,
covered in Christmas lights. Oh my god, yes.
Start to really go into like
fairy lights everywhere.
And then the mag
RGB, it'll make it go faster.
For now, we just want to make
sure. What was that? What was what?
What was what? To disable the mag lock, I believe, but I'll have to look at Declan about this.
Depend on security and
yeah, out in the future.
I don't know what he said.
Depend on security and
yeah, out in the future.
Me when my brain farts.
Again, for the initial release, we were still focusing on just letting you
random European noises. That's actually what Dutch sounds like.
Build your bases, and then in a future patch, we will start to really go into like PvP, and then the mag locking discussion will definitely be addressed there as well. For now, we just want to make sure that people get to create their bases, and that they have a possibility to just have a little bit of a safeguard with the beautiful things that they've collected over the universe.
CIG's NASA connection was not good enough for that connection.
And how they want to put them down, and
for that convo.
The IDs that we were also playing with, and we'll hope that maybe some players are daring enough to try it out, is perhaps have a ship trading base.
Oh, also known as either I can't say it or we don't fully know yet. I'm going with the second one. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
And where you have your specific showroom ships there or something. Yeah, you need to be daring that they're not getting nicked, I guess. Or, yeah, again, stuff for the future as well.
I'm sure they'll also maglock.
Yeah, they don't know yet. It's for the future.
That we've ever seen before, so we can look forward to
Declan, don't give them any IDs. We made beautiful art, but it. No.
You don't need to give people ideas. I already know what the first base build is going to look like, and I can't say it.
Oh, they actually can't say them.
Magnificent base ever built. I have high trust in the community.
In case anybody
prepare to be underwhelmed.
The acronym is called TTP. And
it's like, no, they give us such high hopes, and then we can only be either very disappointed or very freaking excited. Don't give us high hopes.
It's my last show of the year, right? Yeah, it is. Can you work together to create
He's so
a base?
done.
Can you work together to create a base, or can you charge a fee for using a base's services?
Yes. Again, we're trying to make it very dynamic and open, so that different bases can cater to different players and different player experiences. So you'll be able to build small bases and maybe even slightly larger bases, but it might take a while by yourself. And then, of course, you can just team up and you can, together with a friend, really quickly build a smaller base. Or
a friend?
really
What about an entire fucking chat?
Literally take things to the moon in the future. But you'll be able to build.
We will take it to the moon. We will make the tallest base. Maybe,
I think I
if
saw
we
some
can.
people discussing whether they would be able to.
He looks like he wants to go home and rest. Oh my god, same. What a mood. Jared is just a big ol' mood, okay? Would be cool if we could extract hydrogen gas and have like a gas station. What? Space elevator build project, yes. We want to build a city, want to have one big family. Oh my goodness. But you are home. Yeah, but I'm not in bed. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it.
And that's, I think that'll be pretty cool that you can build up some infrastructure and have people pay to use it.
Okay, when you say sell services, my mind went to a different place.
Or pay? What did he say?
Have people pay to use it.
Okay, when you say sell services, my mind went to a different place. What are you talking about?
No, Jared! No! No! Wait, no, did our brain go to the same space? I don't know.
Together with a friend, really quickly build a smaller base, or really start to try to literally take things to the moon in the future. But you'll be able to build larger structures. Will be recommended to do that in groups.
I think I saw some people discussing whether they would be able to sell services on their base, though.
They will.
That's, I think that'll be pretty cool that you can build up some infrastructure and have people pay to use it.
Okay, when you say sell services, my mind went to a different place. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I've built some really high-tier crafting
Jared,
machines.
fuck off.
I'm just gonna let people come to my base and craft stuff with the best machines.
Yeah, that's definitely what I was thinking.
I was confused by the stream preview. Turns out that wasn't Glitch with short hair looking more masculine than I expected. Wait, I look masculine? What do you mean? Melvin, how are you doing? And, Sorry, good to see you as well. What do you mean I look masculine? Like this? Masculine, I mean. We'll get prefab buildings, I'm afraid. Won't be any T-Rex shaped bases. That's sad. No! You think it's the stubble? What? Yeah, I don't know why I said masculine. The stubble? Where? On Jared? He has more than a little stubble. The stream preview just had a guy instead of you. Oh, I see. I'm here in the bottom right corner. Melvin, I'm doing good, thank you. Just chilling. Looking at base building stuff. Excited to hear more about it. How are you doing? How has your Wednesday been? Thank you for the pets! I love the pets! Pixelated in orbit. Oh yeah. Thank you! Appreciate it. It's so cute.
Definitely.
What were you thinking?
I'm thinking let's move to the next question.
Oh, you want to have a
very
derelict
excited to
base
just,
hidden?
like,
Yes.
I used to be a little bit of a miner myself.
Sounds so
and
cool.
I can't wait for people just to kind of figure out, like, oh, I got my little base here. I'm mining my own resources, and now I'm gonna start shipping it to.
Thank
like,
you for the
Declan's base,
follows.
his base is all about refining. For
Drink some
example.
water. I'm
And I
drinking
go
tea
and
this
use the
entire
services
time.
there, and I get my valuables refined, and then I'll sell it at Jacob, who is building his base. And then over the weeks and months that I'm playing,
I've been drinking tea this entire time.
I can actually see Jacob's base
Well, thank
expanding, and I
you.
can see how my involvement has a tangible impact in the universe.
You've also made some money, which is quite good.
True.
And maybe even made some friends.
Money in this
New people
economy?
by selling them stuff.
We got giant
Next
pet
question.
pet. Yes,
can you spawn
yes,
in your
yes.
base or group bedlog?
You'll believe me
Group
for now?
bedlog.
Wait, here.
No, we're back to this.
Oh, sorry, I did you dirty, Jarrett. Hang on, I will... I will make sure that you know I'm drinking. I think you may have heard my gulp, but I don't know. Hot pink? Oh, you want a custom Discord color? Yes, I will make you hot pink, Ryu. What kind of hot pink? Do you have like a specific hex code that you want? Or just like any hot pink? Hands off! But then we cannot... Huh? Then I cannot play the video. I cannot do anything. Thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate it. Bedlog group is very important? Yes. Off-screen simulator? No! This is very curse-lug. Guess you gotta talk? I guess I do. It's almost like I'm a streamer and I have to entertain people. What the hell? It's almost like that's my job. What the shit? Did you hear the slurp? Oh goodness. More likely to get that from a fictional old guy than from CIG being able to add that in a C? Fair. Sid, thank you for the biddies! You had forgotten these? You had forgotten what? Thank you for the puppies. Oh, it's emote only chat! Let's fucking go! Oh, but I had hands off though. Ah, it's whatever. It's whatever. I made one exception. Because it was redeemed as well. You're reminding my community of the power we have. That is very true. And I kind of hate it. Get your emotes. On YouTube, you can still talk though, which is very sad. I wish we had an emote only on YouTube. I don't think we do. You don't think it's possible to be off the radar? What do you mean? Sorry. Oh, if you have like a base hidden inside an asteroid, you don't think you can live off the radar? Oh, maybe not. It's like maybe if you're really good at hiding stuff. I can see it happening. It just feels like everyone can simply scan and then you're on the radar again. I also remember reading reading all the things when we threw biddies at it. Huh? Yeah, so they're supposed to be text-to-speech. And I think it didn't go through for you early. Oh no, wait, you had the other one. It was the message effect. So the text-to-speech should be working if you send bits through Tangia. I don't know if it works just now, because I didn't hear it. Why is the message not showing? Can I get the rest of the message, please? No. Ryu, you're new to the stream. Oh, well, welcome in. You have such a nice voice and energy. It's nice to listen to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Such a good boy for saying that. Okay, I'm sorry. I will stop talking. I will freaking stop. Oh, we have an ASMR redemption. Let's freaking go. I know that not everyone likes it, but I actually love doing this ASMR stuff. I kind of want to do it more often in like my videos and stuff. I just don't know how to implement it, I guess. I think maybe I can do relaxing long plays with like this kind of talking or tapping or like anything like that. I'm not sure though. Also, I'm gonna turn off emote only chat. There, you can talk again. Should be good again. Beta chat still works. It does. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it. The freaking slap during the ASMR. I can't. I should talk in emo. Me? I don't think if I can. I don't think if what? I don't think I can. How would I do that? What the hell? Noodly. Oh my fucking god, what? What's up? What are you doing? Oh, the cheese slap. Talking cringe. You want me to talk in cringe? I can do that. The ASMR swap was very nice. Ooh. Okay, ASMR time is over. Well, I can talk in cringe if you want to. I can just talk like this the entire stream. I don't think I will do it though. Cause it's a bit too cringe. You love it? You love it? Oh my god! Okay, I will shut up. Oh my goodness, why would you do that? No, another emote only chat. Hello? Another one. And then another one. I should probably put a cooldown on the emote only chat. Volp, you're out? Why? It's already over. We're good. We're good. That still works? What still works? Huh? Wait, how can you talk? Oh, VIP can still talk. That's also true. I forgot about that. Ho 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 ho. Alright, we can watch the video again. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes. But so you need the
Word Ben, anything even remotely weep related, you disgusting nerd.
proper building for that. So right now the
No!
intention is that
Ryu, what is that word
you
Ben?
in your base, you can use the imprint system there and then use this as your
Thank you
gathering
for
point.
biddies.
Okay.
I cannot say
Hello.
Sit up.
another word.
Okay. Yeah, bases in caves or asteroids.
A specific
I would
word.
like to apologize to all the goblins out there, but it's not on the roadmap right now.
Okay.
That's so rude, Ryu. Oh my goodness.
It wasn't something we were doing. Can we start a build
Thank
using
you
our
for
drones from something
cleaning.
like the Starlancer, then leave?
Yeah,
I'm
again,
French.
yes
I'm not
answer.
French.
Yes, you can. So
I'm Dutch.
once you set the building in motion, you can.
Life has been a
go
little
on,
too
carry
hectic.
on,
No
log
worries,
off,
Norgeek.
and the
Hope
drone
you've
will
been good
basically do
though.
its job, and while you're offline. And if the build finishes, the drone will then try to get back to
Okay,
its host
let's
or its
turn
mothership.
off emote
And if the
only.
mothership or the host is not around anymore, it will self-destruct.
Yes.
And yeah, you need to
You can
get a new
talk
drone
again.
afterwards, but you will get a replacement by if you used your Starlancer, for example, by simply repairing the Starlancer, and then you get it replaced by this process.
And they
Okay,
pulled a
I'm gonna ask
Lucas
the
word
question
ban. I hate
I'm
it.
thinking about this. Obviously, either with
I'm doing
the time
better.
it takes to build a
I
base
am.
is not going to be instantaneous, and we're not going to talk about the time now.
Doing
That'll be
pretty
a thing that's
good.
determined over playtesting and further development and stuff. But in that
Play
time,
testing.
with your drone swirling around or whatever, what happens when people try to park their Idris right where you're trying to build a base? Like you've started, it was a flat parcel of land. You started the process. It was yours.
Fuck your base.
And then you started it. You've set your drones, like you said. You've logged out.
Idris on
and 5
top of
minutes
it.
after you log out, somebody parks their Idris there.
So there is still, in short, that's not going to be possible because there's.
Streamer should only talk with facial expressions during emote only chat. Change my mind. How would I do that though? How? I have no face cam at the moment. Oh. Nope. Nope. I can add more expressions. I can. I did hold out quite a few minutes. I held out 2 minutes. Okay? On the word ban of the. So I think I did pretty well. Belf, oh hi there. Oh hello. Yeah, I can add more expressions to my PNG. I already have them. I just need to import them. I need to get VTube Studio. Did I have like some kind of VTube Studio? I don't remember. I think I did. Is it VT Studio? No, it's not. What is it called? It wouldn't be great for it? Oh, what would be? PNG Tuber program. Let me check. Mute streamer redeem? Wow, that is so rude. Anytime I would talk in ASMR, people would mute me. People would want to mute me. At least Dilly would, I would say. Oh, you remember this part you were actually watching while I was live? Nice. Very freaking nice. I think I was playing Helldivers during the Star Citizen live. PNG Tuber Plus is nice. Oh, I see it. Yeah, on itch.io. Okay, cool. Veto Tube as well, and PNG Tuber Plus. Okay, okay. I'll have to check this out. That looks really cute. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark this real quick. I'm gonna put it in my bookmark bar. Beautiful. All right. There. It's in my bookmarks. It's in there. You love when I do ASMR and get the blood flowing? From all the rage? Because you're always so angry when I do ASMR, Dilly. Good to see you. You've used FedoTube? How do you like it? So mean. I didn't know you were here. Oh, you see it on Steam as well? Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'll take a look at PNG Tuber Plus. Thank you, Asuna. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. But how did you like VetoTube though? Is it VetoTube? Something like that. Let me know your experience.
You mentioned it briefly in the sitcom presentation that it's a physicalized hologram. That the intended place of a building will be physically barriered. I don't know if you want to call it a force field or something, but just yeah, you can't park there because it's.
Oh, the other one has more features.
Yep,
Supports
correct.
GIFs. Oh, let's
That's
freaking
cool.
go!
I think I missed that.
Love that.
PNG
Tuber incoming.
Let's go all the way to the end. Where can space stations be built? And will there be smaller scale stations for smaller groups?
So there isn't plans at the moment for smaller scale space stations, and there will be some limitations on where you can build a space
Does
station.
wait, does it also connect to a webcam? Do you know if it can? Because I kind of wanted to respond to my actual head movements, or not my head movements, but like my blinking and stuff, I guess. You can? Oh, let's go. That is so fun. Because then when I don't feel like being on cam, I can just hold this up and just be my cute little PNG tuber, pixel tuber. BTS would support that? Okay, nice. Very nice. I'll have to check it out.
In orbit around the planet, you can build it way out in the depths of space and have it.
I got shorter. I did. I also got more pixelated.
Yeah. So yeah, largely anywhere, but there will be limitations.
Yeah.
I got even cuter than I already am.
When he says
Damn.
there are no plans for a smaller scale station, he's talking about the
eyebrow
physical,
animation?
the
Yes, I have.
Right
so I have eyebrows as well. I have angy eyebrows. I have surprised eyebrows. I have the neutral ones that I have right now. And then I have like angry eyes. I have a wink. I have closed eyes. I have like open mouth smile. Just a closed mouth smile. I have the O face that I have right now. I have like a neutral smile, and then the smirk that I have when I'm not talking. I have a lot of facial expressions already. I just couldn't get it to work with the plugin that I'm using currently. I'm using like Image React or something from OBS specifically. It's just an OBS plugin that I'm using. Do I have booty? Well, kind of. You cannot really see it though, but like, hang on, let me move my PNG tuber. Like I have an entire body, okay, and I have the backside as well. You just cannot see it right now, basically, because I don't have the backside at the moment. I don't have it loaded. I have the backside. I even have the model without the undersuit. I only have the front pixels currently, yeah. But I have the base model without the undersuit, because I needed to make sure that everything aligns and stuff. So yeah, I have it. I have expressions, I have undressed, I'm going to make a helmet first version as well still. I can create more suits. I know. I can create a kitty suit. Oh, I want to get a kitty helmet. Yes. We'll create more outfits. A cute helmet. Oh my god. No, this is already awful. I'm already seeing like all the possibilities. Asuna, what did you get me into? What about doggy? Oh my god, yes! We need the doggo. You were thinking of the kitty suit and I said it. Shared half a brain cell, let's go.
We're building towards our first physical space stations.
The doggo can do TTS!
As far as
yes!
how many people
I love it!
It will take to build that one-size space station and expand and stuff, that is also a...
Undressed, I understand, so you can put different outfits over it, but why would you need the backside? For a body pillow? For immersion? A lizard doggo? No, my actual doggo.
A thing. We have ideas, we have plans.
Wait, Noodly, what? Excuse me? What the hell? What is that reaction? Body pillow merch? Okay, die? What?
We have intentions right now, but these are...
Did you just hear glitch body pillow?
Things that...
Wait, hang on. Where is my dashboard? Oh my god, it's not logged in. Let me just get my products. There we go. You didn't just hear it. You can see it. So I have a maid pillow, and I also have my model pillow. Where are the pictures? There. Look at this. It's so cute. Coming to stores near you. Your favorite streamer right at your side can't get enough time on Twitch. Don't worry. Now they'll never leave your side. Oh my god, I love that actually. Wait, copy that and post it in my Discord. That is great. So yeah, I just have one side now. I kind of want the other side. Where she's like looking back or something. Okay, anyways.
Will continue to evolve as we get closer to the actual implementation of this feature. It's one of those things where, and if you've watched Star Citizen Live, ISC, listen to any of these developer interviews for any amount of time, this is one of the only constants besides change, and that's that. And
here I thought it was weird enough when Henkin tries to get me to wear his hankini. Well, there you go. It can be weirder. It's not as weird as selling bathwater though, so I think we're still good.
We have to remain...
Also, it's not an actual pillow of me, so I think I'm okay with it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Into better ideas, more ideas, different discoveries about what the tech will allow us and stuff like this. What's actually fun. We may have this idea that it takes this much, then we find out, well, you know, this is actually where it's fun and stuff. So, as far when you say that there's no plans for a smaller space station, that is a physicality thing and not a comment on the amount of people necessary to build one. That is something that's going to be developed through a whole bunch of testing with you guys and our guys. So
okay,
let's move on.
That's interesting.
If you pledge for a ship, will you receive a blueprint to craft it?
No.
If you buy a car from the dealer, can you make more? No, you can't.
Okay, I actually like that comparison.
You gotta earn that like everybody else.
That was actually pretty good.
You can use the ship. Like I said at SitCon though, once
you wouldn't download a car.
However you got it, whether you...
Why are the pillows hidden? Because I don't want people to buy him.
You will be able to upgrade it. So even
because I'm scared of releasing them. Why else would you think they're hidden? Hell yeah, you would, and then you would sell it. Oh, I would download so many cars. This download can fit so many cars. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, I don't want to know, Norgeek. I think. You get it? Yeah. Especially with the one of myself, I'm just like, no. Maybe not. Let's maybe not do that. Never ask that question. Something about a specific rule on the internet. I don't know.
You can't draft directly, make a brand new high-tier
You
ship.
wouldn't 3D a car. Yes, I fucking would.
You pledged for
it's hidden so I can order them for myself. I have to test them first. I have to make sure they're cute
to
enough.
make sure your vehicle has the best stats that you want for it.
Okay. And you just butted up against one of the other big questions that a lot of folks had after that presentation. WTF, the upgrade system. How does this work? What are tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it the same thing for every ship? Is it different for every ship? Is it customizable, like I seem to think you just hinted at there? How are we expecting this tier system to work? Keeping in mind, there's still lots of development between now and its implementation.
Yes, absolutely. But I'll talk about the current plans. So first of all, there's different kinds of blueprint, and most of them will be upgradable through research. Different kinds of blueprint will get different benefits from researching them. So like a refining blueprint will get more efficient, so you get a better yield of refined goods for raw input.
Okay, I love that we can upgrade.
Blueprint might be able to repair a little bit more effectively, stuff like that. But the one that everyone's probably asking about is the creation blueprint, which lets you make new stuff. And higher tier one of those will let you craft the higher tier of the relevant item. So let's say you've already got the tier 1 blueprint for a gun, and it has stats like fire rate and recoil. You'll be able to see on the crafting UI the stat range for those stat types. And the exact value that you get when you actually make the gun will be dependent on the quality of the resources that you put in. When you upgrade the blueprint to tier 2, you'll see the tier 2 version of the gun, and those stat ranges will be shifted. So it'll have a higher top end and a higher low end as well. It'll be on average better, but the actual number that you get is still dependent on the quality of the materials you put in. Of course, the higher tier blueprints also need you to bring more advanced materials to them. And yeah, related to that is that these blueprints have aspects, we call them. It's kind of like parts of the product, so like the barrel of a gun or the grip of the gun or something like that, which will influence different stats. So
okay, that's actually really interesting.
The grip part of the gun, the quality of those materials might impact the recoil, but it's not going to impact the rate of fire. And this becomes especially interesting for the very highest tier of creation blueprints, because then you'll get a choice of what materials to put into certain aspects, and based on the choice you make, it will influence different stats. So you might be able to choose between improving the recoil or the reload speed, depending on which material you put in.
So honestly, you can extract and refine all, but only for himself.
I guess
you know that?
The other kind of blueprint that's
for sure
interesting for upgrade is the upgrade blueprint itself, because research and upgrade blueprints are not quite the same thing. But if you use an upgrade blueprint to increase the tier of an existing item,
also, is my character too white?
I'm
just realizing it now.
Anymore. It's just the new materials that you put in for the upgrade will affect the stats. And the important reason for this is so that whether you craft an item straight at tier 3 or craft it at tier 1 and then upgrade to tier 2 and then upgrade to tier 3, the resulting item will be the same if you use the same materials.
She's the same shade as the presenter. I'm pretty sure she's like a little bit lighter.
The creation blueprint you can skip, and you skip.
That is so rude, Roadrunner.
The upgrade basically only exists.
Nothing wrong with being pale though. Not everyone wants to be in the sun. Some people want to be in their cave, developing video games.
The smaller amount of resources necessary to turn it into the higher tier 1.
And
it's winter as well.
True. I assume one of the ingredients is the original item.
Yes.
Guys, and so you were speaking. You're speaking primarily of guns and items, but this system, one would assume, is also applicable to the ships as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And not only ships, also ship components. It's like something that we really want to make sure is that we don't want you to go through.
You have no idea how you're less pale than Anna. Makeup.
Tier 1 item, you then have to
makeup is how.
Craft a tier 2 item, right? So that is like nonsense. So we really want to enable players to have their item.
Like it already starts getting freaking dark at 4 here for us. It's disgusting.
But then the better version of that.
So extrapolating this out here, if you take something like an Aurora, let's start just with a base level here, and you have now upgraded the hull to stage 5 or tier 5, where you've now used specific
230-ish for you? What the hell?
Specific elements and stats of
That's
that hull.
so soon.
Then you've done the same with the weapons, and you've customized the weapons up to tier 5 with certain materials to benefit certain things. And you've done the same thing with the components to custom up to tier 5 to customize certain attributes. You can have
5 p.m. pitch black for the last hour. Yup.
Dramatically different than David's Aurora or Pete's Aurora. or something. It's
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
this
Like
is where we
it's
start
so
to see
cold and so
the
dark,
differential between
so
not just
depressing.
individual ship models, but
I
within
need
the ship
my
model
vitamin
itself.
D.
And when some decisions are made that affect the baseline of a ship, the one that folks can buy in Astro Armada or whatnot, and so this. Those decisions don't happen in a vacuum. They have to be accounted for. Also, the potential upgrade path that is coming with crafting and stuff like this. And if a ship is in a certain way where you're like, well, I'm not really a fan of it in its base configuration.
You need some of that
through
vitamin
time and
Luigi.
effort on the player's behalf, maybe you can.
Oh,
take
you
a
usually
ship that
take
you weren't
vitamin D pills.
overly happy
Very
with,
smart.
and now make it to
I
something
might
that
have to
becomes
do
even
that as
better.
well.
Yeah, this calls back to the heavy.
Because I do
balancing
get
effort
even
that
more
Austin was
tired
talking
during
about
winter,
earlier. That one of the big challenges is going to be
which I didn't thought was possible.
very carefully balancing all of the different possibilities that you'll have access to with crafting.
You should get
because
more?
instead
Do
of
it.
just one ship has these values.
Order
for these
them.
thrusters, the ship hull can change.
It really helps with the
and
sad.
the thrusters can change multiple.
I was like,
tiers of
I don't
them,
know if I get
quality
sad.
scaling,
It's just.
lots of potential for variation.
Oi!
Yeah,
Excuse you, sir.
You're just creating a whole
Excuse
lot of
me.
electricity.
Oh, thank you for the cleaning. I appreciate it. I stream. Thank you for the biddies.
All right, we've got a little bit more time.
You've been sleeping so much. No, that's not good.
Here. How well will bases
You
blend
get it
into
from
the
time to
surrounding
time,
environment?
especially if you're
I think
stressed out
longtime players
anyways.
can
That's
remember
fair.
the very first outposts that ever appeared in 3.0 were almost always up on stilts because they couldn't deform the terrain. How well will our stuff blend in with the terrain?
Yeah, we need that.
You'll be able to kind of, again, with the tinting, you'll be able to kind of pick certain tint palettes that work better with the biomes that they are located. You can also put buildings around trees.
Beat the devil out of it.
Trees with nice precision placement through,
Thank you for the bits. I stream.
You'll be able to find a nice position.
Beat the devil out of it. Excuse me.
Cover a little bit of your building as well.
That's hilarious.
See how it goes.
Thank you.
Because we also have the construction drones that need to fly in and out, so we'll have to. We're taking those things in account, but you'll be able to kind of blend it in, pretty well if you want. And additionally,
What an absolute legend.
that actually will be able to kind of reduce the signature of your base as well, to kind of further kind of hide your base if you want to. Or
I learned a lot of my painting skills from
really
him.
stand out in the base,
My art
in
skills.
the environment. But yes,
If you believe it.
We'll have different tint palettes that fit with the different biomes that can be found on the planet.
One would assume there has to be some level of terrain manipulation.
I've been getting slapped with cheese so much today. Thank you for the biddies.
Yeah, so the idea is that we don't want to fully allow the players to customize the terrain to their liking, because that would take away.
You still cannot paint for shit though. Hey, not everyone has to be artistic,
so
okay?
There will be buildings that will do a very
But
light,
there's also happy
terrain
accidents.
manipulation,
Only
just to make
happy
sure that,
accidents.
the staircases work and so
No
on.
mistakes.
But the majority, the best solution that we'll provide is the use of foundation tiles, the big concrete slabs that people get to place down, and then on those they'll be able to kind of put their buildings down. And those will deform the terrain, so if you have a plot of land that is not particularly flat for you to build connectable buildings, then the idea is that you would put down a foundation
Flat?
first,
This is
and
the
then from there,
Netherlands?
you'll be able to connect your buildings on top of there.
Okay.
We can squeeze a couple more in before.
Can always just ruin it and start over.
How will
Exactly.
player trading at bases work?
Making a new canvas.
For this, you've got your seller and the buyer. If
Creating a
the
new
seller,
one
then
yourself.
you've
Let's
acquired
go.
your items, or you've crafted them and you want to put them up for sale, you can do that by placing them in a freight elevator, listing them on a connected terminal, or make a physical shop. And then there'll be a mobile glass app where you can say, hey, I have T3 bombs for sale. Everyone come and grab them before they're gone. And then
T3 bombs for
browse the
sale.
advertisements on this new trading
Paint a
app,
massive tree in
goes
front of
place
it.
and purchase,
Always fixes
or if
everything.
there is a very particular item that you want, you can put in a buy order.
Initial, good to
"On
see
this
you.
item, this
Happy
amount,
Wednesday.
these stats, deliver it to
What's
this
up?
location."
We're chilling
Obviously,
and
costs,
watching
you
base
set
building
that and
stuff.
do the
Oh
delivery,
yeah!
you get a very particular item that you
I don't even have Steam open.
So it sounds like.
Thank you for the
base,
biddies.
one of the major.
Turn into a
components
Jackson
of
Pollock.
base
I
building
love
will
doing
be
that.
this,
I love that so
this
much. I
next
love
major
Jackson
step
Pollock.
forward in player trading that folks have been waiting for. Like right now, there isn't a super easy system for.
You thought it was your
I'm
Steam?
gonna give you this, and you give me.
You checked your
credits in
Steam.
return. So
I
it sounds
got
like
him.
most of that comes online for the first time with base.
I
building.
stream, you got him.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see actually the spread between like local shops and people who band together to make like big market bases where it's shared.
You control people so hard with these.
Yeah. And that's not to say that obviously we've got Mode Trader app for Mobiglass and stuff. That's not to say that this comes out before that comes out. It's just as far as I'm aware, speaking in this moment right here, it's there's this, and I'm not up to date on the release of additional MoTrader apps. So I'm not saying one comes before the other. I'm just speaking with what I know. Last question. Last question. We can let you all.
Last question, chat.
When
I will never enjoy my
first
weekend.
introduced in
I'm kidding.
2017, it was alongside it was this idea of land claims. And for every time the Pioneers come back into the pledge store, it's come back alongside land claims. In this year's IAE, it was brought back to the store without the land claims. That's led some people to speculate that land claims are gone or they're not a part of the design anymore. I'm going to say right now, they are. Let's talk about what our current thinking is, what our current plan is, what our current intention for how land claims are supposed to be.
Ask him if we can cook pizza and decide topics in our base for our housewarming party. Oh my god, yes. Everyone bring pizza, please. Do you like jazz? I love jazz. I used to do jazz dance, so yes, I do like it.
Keep in mind,
how so?
Like everything else, there's a.
It's like I love classical music. I love.
Are you sure about that?
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the bits. That was perfect placement. Do I dance? Yes. So I've done ballet, I've done jazz dance, I've done like Zumba and Latin dance, that kind of stuff. I've done like a lot of dance. Oh, I did a little bit of burlesque. But that was during university. We had like a dance group where we did that with. I've pole danced. I did like 1 or 2 workshops and I was like top of the class. I was doing all kinds of intermediate and advanced moves, so fuck yeah. So yeah, I dance.
Period of time between now and when this is implemented.
But I also love like a lot of different types of music.
So the right to look at what you've said on Reddit and Spectrum and everywhere else on YouTube comments and have that inspire better ideas. So while these things may change, let's talk about what the current plan for implementation is for land claims.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot here. I'll kind of walk through just plots of land in general.
You started with someone who is a 5 to 10 year teacher and a pro dancer of ballroom dancing, ballet, now TikTok and K-pop dances. I love K-pop dances as well. I really want to do ballroom still. Ballroom, sorry. I really want to learn foxtrot as well. Like that kind of stuff, you know? Zumba, is that like really fast autonomous vacuum cleaner? What? No, that's a Roomba. No, it's Zumba with a U. It's like Latin dance. Like more kind of like workouty Latin dance, but it's really nice. I don't believe you. Please provide video evidence. Noodly, I dance too, but only at home. Pretty sus. No, I'm kidding. Need a good bit of muscle for pole dance. Indeed. Grown tired? That's why she joined the same product design engineering education. Why are you bonking on his head? Thank you for the biddies.
General, and then we'll talk about how the land claim beacons fall into.
You know what Zumba is? Okay, good.
Acquire a plot of land to build on. There's a couple of choices you need to make straight off the bat. We have a general plot, which allows you to build anything, and then there are prospecting plots, which are a little bit smaller, they're cheaper, and they're more geared towards mining. You'll see a square layered on the terrain, and that's basically your current selected plot of land. You can grab a face of it, make it a rectangle, make it into a bigger square, and this is you selecting the surface area that you want, and the cost.
I will make it a huge square.
If you were to purchase,
just kidding, I don't have a Pioneer.
1 by 1 kilometer, it would actually be more expensive.
McSnakeface, your mom was a US champion ballroom dancer? Let's freaking go. I love that.
You kind of skip this initial UEC cost for purchasing a plot.
Sussy.
From then onwards, if you
very sussy. Among Us. Thank you for the bees. You don't pole dance? Are you sure about that?
Complete ownership of the land, complete ownership of the building. They can be looted. Someone else can buy up that area.
Very sussy.
That's, it's very important that we avoid this concept of like a dead base. We don't want people to be able to just go AFK either for a year, even though they stacked up billions in their account. We still don't want them to be able to have a dead base. We want to.
Oh my god, me.
For the players.
I'm kidding.
There will be some limitations where you can buy plots of land and use.
Your mom is only a US champion of guild trips. Damn. Yes. Slap the cheese on him. Slap him with cheese. Not me though. Just the speaker. Wait, I'm technically also the speaker. Shit!
When you have your plot of land, there'll also be an exclusion
Think for the
zone around it
bees.
where no one else can buy or build. So
Highway, after I threw my hip out, I stopped pole dancing. Wait, you pole dance? Let's go! I love that as well. Well,
Gotcha.
that's so cool.
Let me see if I understand this to re-summarize it here.
You need big, strong
anybody
muscles.
Anybody will be able to go and purchase
Swing and
a plot
salsa
of
was
land
super
so
fun
long
to
as it's
learn.
built. As long as it's not in
Yes.
one of these no-build exclusion zones.
I love
You reference
salsa.
national
Swing
parks.
is
They're
also
not
really
literal
freaking
national
cool.
parks on Pyro 3 or whatever. But areas that are protected for gameplay reasons, we have to make sure that there's areas to do missions and
I used to pole dance and I took an arrow to the knee. 10 out of 10 would do salsa again if there was a studio that had gatherings. Same here. I really miss salsa and just Latin dance in general.
And minables and stuff like this. So anybody will be able to buy a plot of land in one of the buildable areas.
A little bit of tomato salsa.
Basically are your like coupon for that. It's like you can pay a brand new
coupon
UEC cost
in this
to purchase
economy.
that, or if you have a land claim, it's like, nope, I already prepaid. This is my prepaid voucher, and you hand that in, and you get the cost.
My prepaid voucher. What is this?
So it's open to everyone. One is just a voucher. You've already got that ready.
Oh, it's for the land claim.
After
Got
that,
it.
there is a maintenance cost. We talked about money sinks. Money sinks are essential to every video game economy.
Maintenance.
So there will be a recurring
I have
fee
people for this.
If you don't log in often enough, and again, the time period will be things that adjust like everything else in Star Citizen. If you don't
For
log
corpos
in enough,
come,
to pay your
like
stuff,
me.
eventually you'll lose control or ownership of that land, and then I assume anybody can do whatever the heck they want with your base. And
Oh, it's been a while for you? Any dancing at all?
This is really good because, like you said,
what kind of dance did you used to do,
I had a
Sen?
city on Naboo that was still there for
Eat Lerish, yes. Yes.
And then obviously, again, reiterating the limitations, not every
Eat
single
them and
space
take their
on the
money.
planet will be buildable. You're probably not going to be able to put your base right up against the wall of Lorville. For instance, there's going to be exclusion zones.
Why not?
To
I'm
maintain
kidding.
all the other gameplay elements. But we have a lot of planets and a lot of moons with a lot of surface area, and we're making
No one wants to be near Lorville anyway. Joke's on you.
more. So, yeah, that about get it?
Oh, you did some in school. I
that's about right.
see.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to be here with us. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. I knew when we were putting together this presentation for CitizenCon, you know how excited I was from the first day on. Like this is there are jokes on Spectrum and Reddit about how crafting is the answer to everything. It's not the answer to everything, but it is the next major step forward in the evolution of our game, alongside base building, where finally, for the first time, you have a true sense of ownership in the builds in the universe. So I'm really excited about both. I know a lot of our players are. So thank you for your
one more
work.
ownership.
Obviously,
indeed.
Between now and the release, we will follow up. There will be additional.
I just
ISCs,
hiccuped.
additional
I hope that
SELs
didn't go
where
through.
we address the questions that no doubt come up after this episode. So keep them coming. Torsten, Jacob, Luke, and Declan, thank you so much for your time. This is our last Star Citizen Live of the year, folks. So thank you so much for tuning in. We have one more episode of ISC that airs next
Thank
Thursday.
you, Jared.
It's our standard patch report episode where we're going to revisit a bunch of the stuff that are coming online with the upcoming 4.0, and then I gone fishing. We'll see you back here in 2025 So keep your eyes on the
You can move around though. I mean, me too. I can shuffle around on my feetsies.
From the next into the
Oh, I can also do the twist, by the way, and like that kind of stuff. It's like retro dancing.
Wave of PTU and then its eventual release. And thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for letting me do this. John, you did really well today.
He didn't do shit.
I can't tell the difference. Be nice to each other. We'll see you next year, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, Jared.
Right.
Thank you, CIG. Thank you for the cool videos and the live streams as well. Happy holidays. Boop. All right. I'm gonna call it for today because I need to get dinner and get ready for Taekwondo. So I will be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out. I don't know what I'll play tomorrow yet. If we're gonna get another patch that is not as rough for 4.0, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Otherwise, maybe some Satisfactory or Helldivers again? Something like that. Something a little bit more science fiction-y as well. That, compared to like Star Citizen and stuff, is kind of comparable in terms of genre. Does that sound good? I think so. Thanks for the stream as always. You're very welcome. Thank you again for the raid from the Dark Law as well, and everyone coming in through that. Appreciate you being here. Everyone who's a regular, of course, good to have seen you again. And everyone who was new today, welcome as well. I hope you find something cool. Yeah, we'll do some like Helldivers. I mean, just in genre, not like actual gameplay. leaving us again. I see how it is. I want to stay up for like 24/7, but I don't think I can. I think I have other things that I need to take care of as well. Let me go ahead and send you off to someone else though. Let's do a little raid. So if you are not a sub, you can copy the current message that's in chat. If you are a sub, you can copy the second message to post in their chat. So if you want to join me for the raid, we are going to be raiding into Space Tomato because he is currently playing Star Citizen, of course. Who would have guessed? Space Tomato Gaming. And he's trying out 4.0, so let's see if he has any luck with it. Yeah? Does it sound good? Let's actually freaking go. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you again for hanging out. And have a good rest of your Wednesday. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye, chat. Be off. Spread your raids. Spread the glitches.